Loading. I don't have an item to mine with yet. I need to find it. There's several things I want to buy. Can we trade?
Can we trade?
Look around. Tell me what you need.
Head protection. I need that armor guy that sells stuff. Is there a way to speed up the eye transition? That's so slow.
Get out.
Dude, when you go from outside to inside, it takes a really long time before you can start seeing stuff. It's like, ugh. Every time. Ugh. Okay, can't steal any of that.
Good day to you.
Day to you too.
Stop, thief.
What?
You think you're gonna get away with stealing from here?
I'm not stealing anything.
Our laws are clear. Any ELEX technology should be given over to the pit, and it stays there.
He didn't tell me any laws.
If he instructed you to come here, then he would certainly have told you the laws.
Well, he didn't.
Then you can argue that out with Angrim. The law has been broken, and he will decide your fate. Follow me, and let us hope for your sake.
No, that didn't happen. Didn't happen. I did not violate the law. Never happened. I don't know what he's talking about. He's obviously just drunk.
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Why is that sun so bright in the distance? One beer, please. New subscriber. One beer, please. Thank you for subbing, Staffy501. And new improved, thank you very much as well.
Oh, well.
Thank you for the one beer.
No. I won't accept that.
Won't accept what?
Cook too long and you'll ruin the park.
I'm looking to make a trade.
And what brings you to me?
I've heard you're the person to talk to when you need something hard to get hold of.
Did Angrim send you? Look, I don't know where he gets these ideas about me.
I'm not here from Angrim. I need to buy a laser weapon, the sort the clerics use. I got hold of one recently, but then Hakon spotted it and confiscated it. Do you know how I can get hold of another one? And if you can get me one, can you get me, say, 3?
Are you insane? I don't know this man. I've never met him.
Keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, stranger. I've no idea what you're talking about. Trade? Me? I'm a solid, honest berserker. I don't know who told you what, but get lost before you get me exiled, or worse.
I'm going.
What items do you trade?
Trade? No, that would be illegal. No, I don't trade. I run a sort of lottery, one where you pay me for a chance to win the item of your choice.
I have to gamble.
You could say that, but once you offer the right price, the odds are you'll always be a winner. I only have a limited selection. We are in Goliath, and the laws make a lot of items illegal. Well, you know what they say. One man's forbidden is another man's profit. Of course, as a loyal and honest berserker, you won't catch me saying things like that.
So he's doing loot boxes.
I want to make a trade.
Always happy to trade.
Just said you don't trade, but we're trading. I don't understand. hunter armor. I'm designed for hunting. $800 for that. Temporarily makes living things easier to see. I'm resigned for hunting. Thank you. I just got a package from Singapore. From Van Guy 79. Oh, they're Christmas presents. Merry Christmas to you, Dan. I know it's early, but I want to get this to you to avoid the holiday rush. You're my favorite streamer by far. Your subscriber, Van Guy 79. Happy holidays. Hope you like the gift. Would be a shame. Would like to share with you a little taste of coffee from my country. I'm a subscriber from Singapore in Southeast Asia, located close to Bali. Instant coffee, just add water. Why does it say cocaine on here? White coffee Tarek, freeze-dried premium blend. Is Van Guy 79 in chat? Probably not. Let me double check. Let's see. No, he's not. So I'll wait till he's in chat before we open his present. There's a present here and some coffee. That's very nice of him. I already have a Christmas present. Yay! No, the present's wrapped. The other one is a little bit of coffee, instant coffee. Well, let's go look for some other stuff.
You're responsible for overseeing the pit.
Why do you think you're losing the war?
You've seen the enemy. Alb raiders? Cleric mechs? Guns? We are the guardians of Magalan. It's our duty to win this war. Why does it matter how we win it? It's winning and choosing what we do afterwards that counts.
And how do you want to win?
In a fair fight, not with swords and superstition against energy weapons. If we've crossed the line and are prepared to kill a man, why question the way he was killed? Better to give up some of our principles than ask our warriors to give up their lives.
What's that to a hunter? Good day to you. Why? Have you found something while you were out hunting?
What?
Do you destroy everything that comes to you?
Okay,
Or
this...
do you ever try any of it out? And would you ever think of testing it in the field?
You mean give ELEX weapons to someone to see if they work? Someone like you?
Let's see.
It's an interesting idea.
Collect mature healing
Say,
roots.
why not meet me in the tavern later? I'll talk to you
This
about it.
supply.
Sure, I can be in the tavern later. And I'll be buying.
Where is this
That
quest?
tech's gonna get you in trouble. Put it away or dispose of it.
Caldrim is right there. Looks like over here there is a journal. In the ruins there. I need to find. Let's go grab that. Yeah, some of the voices are extremely... But I'd rather have voices than no voices. So I'll take the cringe over nothing.
Stop using that here. This is no place for
Excuse
technology.
me. Do you know Stormson? Have you seen him anywhere?
Yeah, I met him.
He's down
Do you
there.
know where he is now?
No, I don't.
He was supposed to meet me, but Oren said he'd left with 2 guys just before I got there. I haven't been able to find him since.
Who did he leave with?
Oren didn't say, which is strange. He was really evasive, and it's not as if he wouldn't know. Oren knows everyone in Goliath.
Could Stormson have left with outsiders?
I'd have heard if there were more outsiders here. Everyone talks about incomers, and Oren would have said something for sure.
Then the men were berserkers.
But if they were from Goliath, then why didn't Oren say who they were?
Maybe he was told not to.
Angrim. He is the only one who could scare Oren into staying silent about something. Stormson must have been arrested.
If he's alive, I will find Stormson for you.
Would you speak to Angrim? He must know what's happened.
Okay, I'll speak to Angrim.
Be careful. Angrim believes in the law more than he does in people. If he thinks the laws have been broken, he won't like anyone questioning him.
I can take care of myself.
But I just saw him like 2 minutes ago behind me.
Can you think why Angrim would have Stormson arrested?
Stormson spoke out against the law. He thought we were losing the war, that we needed to change what we were doing if we were going to stand up to the Albs.
Change what? Change how?
I don't know. He asked me to go with him to look for supplies. I assumed he meant medical supplies, but do you think because I said I wouldn't that he asked someone else to go with him?
Maybe. And maybe he asked the wrong person.
Maybe her boobs are filled with air and it keeps shuffling in the wind. Stormson was right back here a second ago, talking to that one guy. Unless the quest started and it canceled it out. He asked the one guy for 3 rifles and he asked this guy for something. But now he's just completely gone. It was bad timing on that quest. Yeah, they obviously linked the boob physics to the wind, which wasn't supposed
All
to be
technology
happen.
must be consigned to the past. Take it to the pit.
Ah, shut up. Technology's fine. There should be a journal over here. Wait, drone control?
Kral's diary. No sign of the man. But let's see if he has left me a clue in here. Last entry. First the ELEX devours him. Now it devours me. But I have no choice. Surely to steal is better than to kill. If I don't act now, then death must follow. So, the choice is made, and we must both go into the mausoleum. Perhaps we can live in this house of the dead. Either this guy is reliving teenage poetry, or I just found out where he went. I should tell Caldrum.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Sorry.
You
Smart
should leave
decision.
before there's trouble.
I'm sorry, but there is a really nice sword in there. Antique sword.
And you're using that here because?
Because it's convenient. Why is everyone so against technology? Oh, there's a teleporter here. I didn't see that. Fight him. Unfortunately, I can barely kill a goat in this game, let alone a guard.
Stop messing around with that thing.
That's getting annoying now. You had armor. No, no. Someone sold armor. I think it was... Was it down the hill here? Looks like we even have a teleporter. I know they have teleporters in the town, but they're against technology. It's like. Like to trade, please.
I'd like to trade.
Pick your armor, choose your weapon, we can trade.
Strength and Constitution. I'll take the worker armor, the worker helmet. That'll be much better. It'll be much better than wearing nothing, which I'm currently wearing. Ah, there you go. Do you have gloves?
I'd like to trade.
Pick your armor, choose your weapon, we can trade.
And do you have a shield I could use? That one requires too much. I need any kind of shield would be great, but I don't think you have what I want. The right skill and recipe, you can put gem to sockets, modify weapon group. Actually, I can't craft yet because you have to have skills to do that. I'm currently using this bow. The weaponsmith guy might have more options. Let's check him.
What are you doing with that technology? Take it to the pit.
They are getting really annoying with their constantly berating me about open up my inventory. That's getting real old real fast. Other direction. Every time I open up the menu, stop using that! Stop using that! There's technology! Rah! Back to the pitch. Okay, left. That guy over there, I think.
Better keep your technology out of sight or there'll be trouble.
What goods have you got?
Understood.
That is not the correct answer to that. What? Even a wooden shield requires a bunch of stats? Like, really? Even a wood shield requires a ton of stats investment. Okay, 20 strength and 30 constitution. I don't even think I can get that. 20 strength. Best I can do is 20. That's great.
What are you doing with that damn technology?
Would you stop getting so triggered about that?
What goods have you got?
Understood.
Do you have any two-handed weapons? That require... Oh my god. A two-handed weapon requires a ton of stats. That one's no increase. Get the... I have an iron bar already. Ugh. Well, like I have better weapons, but I can't use them for a long time. 60 dexterity for this weapon. This hatchet I have requires 33 strength, 23 constitution. I was gonna try to get a weapon upgrade, but holy shit. They all require so much. Oh well. All right, let's see. Okay, well, let's go with oh, let's give the guy his beer. That's an easy quest.
And you're using that here because?
Because I don't want to have to walk everywhere.
I brought your beer.
Ah, that's what I need.
100 experience.
Time, too.
And so here's where you give me my reward.
Your reward was getting in through that gate. Be grateful.
Letting people in is your job.
So is keeping people out. I give the word and you'll never get in here.
I don't want trouble.
God damn
Good.
it.
I thought you might see sense. And seeing as you played by the rules, I'll put in a word for you with the boss man himself. Ragnar, warlord of the Hooded Crows. You need pledges if you want promotion, and we need reliable people in our clan. Of course, giving you my word would be a pretty big favor. So if I did that, I'd probably need a favor in return. Say, in the form of shards.
What?
I'm not paying for your word.
You're not paying for a word. You're paying for a chance. Always better to be part of a team. Then we can watch each other's backs. After all, it's my job as a guard to keep people safe.
That son of a bitch. Let me get that companion. I'm gonna try to get this guy. Let's try this
All
quest.
technology must be consigned to the past. Take it to the pit.
Okay, the closest guy is way over there. Baron is down that way. Well, yeah, persuasion checks are always going to be better than failing one. Just about any game. Alright, so... a little to the left. That marker right there. Okay, let's try our hardest not to die. Actually, while I'm going this way, I should check to see where some of these quests are. I wish I could mark multiple quests on the map at once. And I wish this UI was not so consoleized and was much smaller text. There needs to be a mod invented to have a PC interface, because this UI is very bad for PC. All over there. Let's... God, I hate this UI already. It's so annoying. Ah. Oh. Come on. I'm trying to understand this combat system, but it's so confusing. I'm gonna have to watch. Apparently, there's some guides there to better understand how the combat works. Because the in-game tutorial is not very good at explaining it. All that for 5 experience. Yeah, I keep pressing E for heavy attack combos, and it's draining the combo bar, which is just like, what? And my stamina seems super low right now, which is a big problem. Some nice houses over here. Yeah, I got 100 experience for delivering some beer to that guy, but that monster took 1,000 hits. Only gave me 25. No. What?
Too easy.
Whatever. Ring of Vigor. Plus 10 max health. Oh my god. I'm gonna be OP now, right? Oh yeah. OP. You need to time your hits, do a little dance, bottom right shows you little stamps you need to hit. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pay more attention when I'm doing the next enemy. Couple enemies over that way. Right in front. They're fighting each other. That means one of them is going to die. When one of them dies, I'll kill the other. Uh-oh. Three-way fight. Hey. Okay, back up, back up. Fight each other. Weaken him for me. Yeah, weaken him. I keep losing the combo for some reason. Come on, I need more stamina. God. I really wish that the combo meter on the bottom left was easier to see. To be on the bottom left, I can't look at the enemy. I have to be looking at the bottom left to see where the little meter is. It's so annoying. I really wish it was like up to above the character or something so I could see it easier. All that for 10 experience. Yeah, so right now the melee combat system is really hard to get used to. It's so different from anything else I've ever played. So basically, like, you want to hit, and then when the little line is at the same thing as that blue bar, you hit it again. So then it adds more combo. Then eventually you get to the point where you can Q, but usually out of stamina, so you can never Q. And then I get real mad about that. I'm like, locked safe. Wine. Mana potion. It's gonna take a lot of fights to get used to this combat, but I'm gonna keep trying. Note with greeting. Note with greeting.
Best wishes from my sweet grandson. 1403 is a very special number. I hope you like what's in the package. Sincerely, Grandma.
1403. That could be the combination of that safe.
I'm in.
Nailed it! A toy car and some money. 50 bucks. Nailed it. Yeah, well that's the problem with the combat right now is like I have to put my eye on the bottom left of the screen instead of looking at the enemy to see what the enemy's doing right now, which is unintuitive. I wish the combo meter was above, like in the middle of the screen, so I could see it a lot easier. So I know better when to swing again. As right now, I have to constantly look at the bottom of the screen to tell when I'm supposed to swing my weapon again to get the maximum combo. Oh, wine. Lovely. Antitoxin. Dining fork. Looks like balls and something else. Feels so weird combining technology with medieval armor and stuff. It's like, what? The guy is behind me. Up that way. Are you dead? No.
Nothing to do?
What? Who are you? What do you want?
New
Who goes
subscriber.
there?
Thank you for subbing. I am Michael.
Are you a guard?
Stop asking questions and answer them. Who are you?
You're lucky I'm not an enemy.
Well, you know, it's not like the Albs are going to attack these trees, is it? If there's one thing the Albs know we got a lot of, it's trees. And it's not like these trees do much. I mean, they're not going to run away while I'm asleep, are they? Did Master Thorold send you? Is there something important? Because if not, just go, okay?
What makes you think Thorold the Pilgrim sent me?
When he was still the big boss up there in Goliath, he used to reprimand me quite often. I wondered if he was still keeping an eye on me. Still, whatever. I've heard he's retreated into study. Let him play with his magic. I hope it does save us. And while he's away, I have my peace and quiet out here.
What do you know about Thorold's retreat?
Not much. It said that he is working on a plan to stop the Albs. It's something huge that would change the war in all of Magellan. You think it? It happens. The Albs are screwed. Just like that. No idea what it is, though. But nobody is really allowed to talk about it. But then nobody even really understands what he's doing anyway.
Where is Pilgrim Thorold?
Well, that is confidential. Meaning, if anyone actually knows, no one is actually saying. Maybe he will figure out how to rob the Albs of their magical strength, at least. Then good, honest warriors could go back to sleeping in nice, comfortable beds.
Now there's a future that Magellan should be fighting for.
Thank you for subbing, Rudick.
I need to ask you about Ascor's murder.
I can't tell you anything about that. Not anything that's not being said already. He should have kept his head down like me. Ambition only gets you dead. You should have picked this spot and stayed there. Why are you interested in that? Really?
Tell me what you do know about the murder.
Me? I only know what people are saying. That they thought Ascor had run away, but he hadn't. He'd been murdered somewhere out in the forest. I was out here at the time, on guard duty.
Did anyone see you? Is there anyone who can give you an alibi?
Hilda. She was with me all night. Her and Alba, and Dagny, and Erica, Freya, Garrett, Heggie, Magda. They're the trees over there. They're my girls. Very lonely out here. So no, I have no alibi.
You're not one of those tree humpers, right?
You look quite strong for somebody who's just standing around all day.
Maybe. And?
Did you know Ascor well?
Since we were old enough to crawl, our parents were friends. We grew up like brothers.
Have you been trained to use that sword?
All berserkers are. You think I could survive out here if I couldn't use it?
Ascor's body was found near here. Did you see it?
No. I know where he was found. But no, I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't see him. I wouldn't want to remember him like that. My duties keep me here most of the time. So I stay looking after my girls, the trees, making sure they stay safe.
Where do you go when you do get away?
Nearby. Not Goliad, if that's what you mean. I tend to stay out here these days.
Where nearby?
The lift into the Valley of the Damned. That's a good place to relax. There's quite the view of the valley there. It's a good place to let your worries just drift away. I hope you find who did it.
Maybe you did it. You knew him. You don't have an alibi.
Well, why would I kill him? He was my friend.
Why should I believe you?
Because it sounds like you're doing something about this, like you want to find out who did it. You should start with people who had a problem with him, not his friends.
Your friend Ascor, what kind of man was he?
Well, he wasn't a simple guy. He was my friend. Our parents were friends. We basically grew up as brothers. But he was sort of ambitious, and that sometimes, well, made him an ass. Listen, it doesn't matter. Just forget what I said.
Ambition could give a motive, if he got in someone's way.
Well, don't look at me. I'm happy where I am. I don't give a troll's ass about promotion.
Where did he suddenly became Southern, like halfway through his conversation there? I don't know. He was talking one way, and all of a sudden, I'm from the South now. Oh, thank you, bro.
That was a sensible decision.
Thank you. You can help me kill stuff, it looks like. If there's any enemies nearby, I'll distract it to him and he'll kill it for me. And I'll get all the experience and the loot. I say all though, but there's really not that much experience. This place, like a giant wall. Ooh, teleporter over there. Great lift. Wait, great lift.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
What's up, bruh?
I'm looking for a guy who was supposedly seen in the area recently. His name is Ray. Whiny little shitbag. Reckons he's an outlaw. Do you know him?
Tell me about him.
No. Doesn't matter to you. It's just business. Forget about it.
It could be that we are looking for the same guy.
You are, you see. Well. Have you seen him then?
Ray? No, I've not met him.
Lucky you. Let me know if you meet the little piss streak. I want words with him.
All right.
Put that thing down.
Sorry. Keep running out of stamina. You goddamn cheater. He one-shots the thing and I have to like do it. How does this how's the combat system work in this game? Very awkwardly. Very awkwardly. Even more awkward than Risen. Just bizarre. Arrow. Rusty axe. Oh no, he's good. Dead alchemist. Arrow. Yeah, this game is we're not in the past. We're in the sci-fi future. They got plasma rifles, flamethrowers. This is after like a giant Armageddon almost event happened and wiped out a lot of places. There's a lot of old technology and new technology all mixed together. I keep eating mana potions like it's my job. Health potions. I gotta find more. I could kill that thing.
Why are you doing that?
What? It's not labeled as something I can't take.
So, what have we here? An exile or sightseer? Are you on your way down to join the damned, or have you just come to see where all the bad people go? Come on, speak up. You won't get to use the elevator until you've told me your business.
Elevator?
What elevator?
What elevator? The enormous wheel over there. The winch down to the world of exile.
What do you do here, apart from shout at passersby?
You watch your mouth. I'm the sole sentinel here. I do the guarding and the repairing. More the guarding than repairing right now. The elevator is bust and no one showed me how to fix it. So unless you know anything about winches, you can't get down there. Do you know anything about winches?
Yeah, they serve beer.
No.
Well, that saved you from yourself. No sane person enters the valley willingly. It's just traitors and failures down there.
I thought you said it was your job to repair the lift.
Yeah, and? Fixing this elevator is really complicated seeing as one of the gears is missing. So unless you've got a portable smelter and forge to make a new one, you're not gonna be repairing it right now, are you?
That depends.
Yeah?
Have you got a spare part?
Spare part? Spare part? Now, why didn't I think of that? Wait, yeah. I got loads of parts for you, right here, in my pants.
It's your job.
Baby.
Why don't you go and fetch a spare part?
Give me your big
Because
parts.
my job has two parts, right? Guarding and repairing. Right now, there's only one part of my job that I'm not doing. If I go off looking for things, then I won't be doing either part of my job. And I don't want to get exiled for dereliction of duty.
Why is that brazier right next to a support pillar? It seems like a really bad decision to have this right here. Fire next to a wooden beam, but you know, whatever. Even 86, thank you for subbing.
How long has the gear been missing?
Since the other night. But why do you care? It's gone, and that's it.
It was stolen?
Exactly.
Even though you are supposed to be guarding the elevator?
It could be that I left my post for a short while.
25 experience.
So, you weren't guarding the elevator, and now you're not repairing it?
Clever, yeah, very clever. Look, the part's gone and that's it. Now I'm back at my post and, you know, maybe someone took the gear for maintenance or something.
I've heard enough. I'll find the missing gear.
I don't want it found.
Can you help me find the gear?
Let me think. No, sorry. I don't have a clue where it is. You won't find anything up here, that's for sure.
Justin, thank you for subbing.
Dropped it somewhere.
Say, don't you have something else to do with your time?
Have you ever been in the Valley of the Damned yourself?
Damned, yeah? Sort of the important part of Valley of the Damned. That place is for the exiled. I don't ever want to see that place.
Does anyone ever get exiled unjustly?
The law is clear. You have to be an idiot to break it. And our warlords are smart, really smart. They can see when someone is a threat to Goliath. That's why my job is important. I do guarding and repairing, remember? Besides, most of them down there are too busy dodging the creatures to plan an escape.
You wrote this one, Butter? Well, that's very Dan Derp of you, isn't it?
How many exiled live in the valley?
I don't know. There used to be guards that went down there to check on them, but they don't do that anymore. Not since the recent Alb attacks. Now, nobody is keeping record of how many have died or how many are still working where they were told to, so who knows? But it's their fault. They shouldn't have broken the law.
It's not worth it anymore. Bye, chat. No!
Why are you doing that?
Because I can.
What are you doing?
I'm taking all this. It's not marked as stealing. You're just a regular berserker. Ooh, arrows. I wonder if I could kill that thing. How many bows is that gonna take though? The hell is the damage and range on that? I can't tell if I'm hitting him. I am hitting him. He's barfing up red jelly at me. I think something like that. I'm almost out of healing potion. I gotta get chemistry so I can make more. $25 experience get. took so many arrows to kill that thing. I get 10 arrows back, thank God. Killing things takes so long in this game. So long. Luckily this place is covered with arrows. Oh, there's someone down there. Hi. Dead guy. Well, sucks is bridge collapsed for them. You need a better weapon. You would not believe the stat requirements on the weapons in this game. Holy shit. There is some stuff down here. This game's boring as fuck, and I'm bored watching it. When I know how all your sexual partners felt. Nope. Okay, go. Okay, raise. Waiting for it. That made no sense. I know. Because he didn't have any sexual partners. I love how tiny these little rockets are. I don't think that would be strong enough to lift a person. I think the science is there. Jetpack never runs out of fuel, thank God. Thank God. Hallelujah. Amen for that. It just takes a cooldown to recharge. Let's see what's down this way. Yeah, and not to mention that would absolutely roast your ass alive. That high... Whoop! The amount of flame you'd have to have on those things. Would you stop interrupting me? Oh my God. I'm gonna go insane. Oh. I am never gonna understand this combat system. Q! God damn it! That did no damage to him. This mentally ill chicken is like a raid boss. I don't get it. What happened to my combo? Just went away completely. Just gone. Boom. Combat is so weird. Worse than even Risen. God. Oh, I hate the combat so far. At least right now at this point, it's excruciating. Feels like my axe is like a rubber, made of feathers or something, and I'm tickling it every time I swing at it. All that for 10 fucking experience. Thank you for the loot. Isopod. Thank you. Yeah, rubber axe probably would deal more damage than I'm doing right now. Got another raid boss for 10 experience. Yeah, unfortunately, the way the combat is right now, it's going to turn off a lot of people once they start playing this. I think they really need a better tutorial for the combat, too. The one at the beginning barely explains all the mechanics. I need like, a little better. It's not about... The combat's not really hard right now. It's just tedious is a better word for it. It's not... Doesn't feel difficult. It just feels tedious and slow. And like killing one weak creature takes so long. It's probably one of those games where it has like a weird slope in combat where it starts out really hard and then it gets okay and then it gets easy. Which means it wasn't really the scale isn't quite there to make it more even throughout. It kind of reminds me of Skyrim, the way they do difficulty, where every enemy takes 1,000 hits to die. We're just like... Hi. Nope. Over here. Is that a pelt? I don't think he can see me. I'm taking that wine. I can use that for healing potions. Mighty healing potion. Well, that's mine. Berserker's ring. What does that do? Requires berserker status. So I can at least sell it for 500 bucks, though. Hi, I didn't steal your ring, promise. Yeah, there's a sneak mode, but it really doesn't work very well. In fact, it alerts everyone around you that you're sneaking, and they're like, hey, why are you sneaking? Whereas if you just walk normally behind the place where they can't see you, then no one gives a shit. You can still easier in non-sneak mode. The ladder isn't good for going too high up. It's good for horizontal combat. Vertical combat takes a lot of fuel. Like, I just barely made it up to here.
Stop messing around with that thing.
Now what you said last night. Alright, we were doing our quest. That guy is way over there. Holy shit. If I follow this road here, you get to the next guy. Just no. I don't want to use another potion on you. Ugh. I'm at that point now where I'm just like, oh god, not another combat encounter. I don't want to have to go spend 5 minutes whittling you down. Ranged weapons seem to do a lot more damage than the melee ones, but again they have ammo, which melee weapons do not. Is that poison? Nope, that's an undead creature. Oh god. Enemies don't seem to have leashes in this game either. Meaning they don't stop chasing you. Oh dear god. Oh god, he's kicking my... Okay, I gotta run. Nope. Like, we went across the entire map and this one dude would not stop chasing me. Oh god. Is that ice puke? Oh my god. Stop it. There's a horde of things behind me. Oh, this is peaceful over here. I'll take the money. And some herbs. What's the point of this game? To have fun. Oh god, oh god, oh no, no. God, go away. What was that? Oh god, no, no, no. Woo, god. Jesus H. Christ. Trying my damnedest to get a companion. They're the only things that can kill stuff, because I can't kill shit right now. No, in Skyrim you can kill things.
Ooh, who are you?
Hi.
What are you doing here? No one's allowed around the world, Hart.
You seem nervous.
Yeah. Normally the only people to come out here are albs, or outlaws. Which are you?
Are you responsible for the world's heart here?
That's what you care about? The world heart? What about the men sent with it? If we wither, it does too. Goliath should care as much about us as they care about that plant. But yes, what are we next to a world heart? Ants in history. Here we are standing by the future of Magellan, the very thing given to us in Magellan's hour of need. Maybe that's what Bourne meant. He told me being a cultivator was about learning who you are. Out here, isolated with this thing to care about, I've certainly gained perspective.
Where did you get hair gel?
What is a cultivator?
Well, we're farmers, in the main. We grow the crops for Goliath, and we tend to the seedlings and the world hearts. The warriors act like they're the big guys, but really, they're here to protect us. Warriors might get the glory, but it's us cultivators who are changing the world.
Changing the world? You just put plants in dirt.
Yeah, say that next time you eat stew or need a healing plant. Anyone can stick a sword in someone, but farming, growing, cultivating, bringing life? That takes skill. I got sent here as punishment 5 years ago.
Punished? And you say you enjoy doing this?
Yeah, masochist, aren't I? Beer, women, and fights were all that used to matter. Now, I get a kick from seeing just a few seedlings a season make it all the way to mature. I can take pride from that.
Tell this guy's his inner spirit's an elf.
Tell me, what do you know about Ascor's murder?
Nothing really. I don't hear much from Goliath out here.
So, you were here when he was killed?
Probably. I haven't been anywhere else in months. I only go back for supplies or to transport seedlings. When was Ascor killed?
3 months ago, around Mana's Eve.
Oh, then I was back in Goliath sometime around then. I've lost track, to be honest, but whenever it was, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, it's Ascor.
How well do you know Ascor?
Not at all. I mean, I knew of him. People talked about him. But I don't think I ever said more than hello to him, and he ignored me. He didn't really have time for cultivators. But, you know, people can be like that. Some value our work, others think they're superior somehow.
Do you know where they found Ascor's body?
I'm guessing somewhere in the forest, or why ask me, right?
Did you hear anything else about Ascor?
Well, I'm wondering why you're not asking me about the seedling that disappeared the same night Ascor was murdered. No one seems to be asking about it, and from what I heard, it wasn't just a seedling, it was one close to maturity. I heard it was being sent to a cultivator in the hope it could go on to Tavar or somewhere as a new world heart, but it never arrived.
Do you carry a sword?
Of course. It's dangerous out here.
You work here on your own?
Most of the time. That's part of the punishment. It didn't used to be as lonely. They'd send patrols out to check on us. But since the Albs started attacking, we've been left on our own out here. Yeah, I guess we're not a priority.
I don't think you killed Ascor.
Me? Of course I didn't.
You really don't think you have a motive?
You mean the seedling he had? I'm a cultivator. I look after a world heart. I want to know what happened to the seedling he had. Why aren't you investigating where it went?
You're out here with a sword and no witnesses.
If I tried to attack a warrior with a sword, chances are you'd be planting me in the ground.
I like how he asks if he works with anyone and there's a guy behind him. And he asks if he's carrying a sword and the sword is right there. Do you have hair? Do you wear armor?
How safe is the World Heart here?
You mean with the Albs scouting out Goliath? They don't seem to register it. The World Heart mustn't be their mission, or they don't know about it. They'd kill me fast enough, though. That is, if the animals didn't get me first, or I don't eat the wrong thing and get poisoned. Still, all in a day's work.
Anything you want me to report to Ragnar?
Yeah. Can you tell him about the World Heart? That it's okay? He should know we're still working, even though the patrols aren't coming to check. But if you're offering to help, there is one thing. I've not had any supplies from Goliath. Can you get them to send someone with my food supplies?
Whoa.
What do you mean the Albs don't register the World Heart?
They don't come here. They bypass it, keeping their distance. You'd think they'd come straight for it, huh? It's eating ELEX, and they sort of want all the ELEX, don't they? Maybe they don't like the mana. The mutants here love it, but when they eat it, it makes them sick. Maybe the Albs can sense that, and they want to stay healthy.
I will ask about your food supplies.
Quest.
Thank you. Cinda is probably the best person to ask. She's fierce. I mean, ball-shriveling fierce. But gets things done. I'm not asking for anything special. Just the usual supply run. Or just, well, anything, to be honest. We're hungry out here.
Won't they send you supplies?
At some point, when they remember. Trust me, you going and asking will be faster than us waiting for them to remember. Our stomachs have better memories than they have. Listen, Goliath aside, there's a plant, the cultivator's loaf. If we could collect some of that, it would help us. It grows everywhere, but we've just not had time to collect them. 4 dozen should be enough.
4 dozen?
Yes, hopefully that would last us until we get another supply run. Say, let's round it up. Can you bring me 50? It would save you a trip to Goliath.
What?
Where do you get your supplies from?
Directly from Goliath, normally. Sometimes, we'll get something from passing hunters. But you can't rely on that.
Why have the deliveries come to a halt?
The Alba tax. The warlords have put all the warriors on defense and cut down on the supply runs. We're supposed to be self-sufficient out here. But with more Alba tax and more creatures, we don't have time to grow, forage, or hunt anymore.
Why plant the world hard out here where it's in danger?
You don't understand much about our ways, do you?
Not really.
So tell me.
We're changing the world with them. Wherever you plant a world heart, it extracts the ELEX from the ground, pulls the poison out of the soil. It makes the soil come back to life. Lets Magellan's nature return to it. So whenever we plant a world heart, life follows. The more we plant, the more of Magellan is restored. We have to plant them in places like this because it's where they make a difference. All this around us, is because of the world heart.
So where do the world hearts come from?
I don't know. They found the first ones, the first berserkers. They realized what it could do, that it fed on ELEX rather than dying from it, so they started cultivating them.
I have brought supplies.
You have? I'm salivating already.
I have some moldy bread.
I brought you some bread.
You got your hands on fresh bread? Whoa. No, that doesn't look too fresh.
It's all Cinda had. I could take it back.
No. I'll take it. Thank you. They don't normally send bread. What did you pay for it?
Cinda gave it to me.
Wow. You must have sweet-talked her. I normally get hard biscuits.
She said I could take it.
Well, about time we got a break. That should see our stomachs full. Thank you. Here. That should pay for it, right?
$200? Yeah.
Yes, that is a fair amount.
Thank you again. You've done us a real favor. Everyone here will appreciate it.
Here, hey guys, we got some nice, fresh, moldy bread for you guys. Get your fresh, moldy bread. God, I can't believe I gave that to him. He seemed happy about it, which is like, what? Why? Now that's pay to win. Exactly. Thank you for the $10 tip. Norwegic that says, Dan, I think I might be falling in love with you. Best variety streamer ever. If only there was some way I could see if this love was real. Maybe if I subbed. But I only have Twitch Prime. You're trying to bait me into selling out about Twitch Prime.